What's up, everybody? It is the best spot, Kid Smooth, and I am back with another video. You know, it's about that time. We're a few short hours away from the grand release of the Xbox One X, aka the most powerful console to ever grace planet Earth. And I hope you guys are looking forward to playing Xbox this Wednesday. It's going to be complete Xbox One X coverage and our impressions of the system and what it's capable of doing. My hype level is still up there, even though it's been brought down some. I know many of you probably seen the Digital Foundry analysis of Titanfall 2 after the Xbox One X patch, and they did a comparison with the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X, and to everyone's surprise, it's literally like a Buster Douglas knocking out Mike Tyson. It's like the PlayStation 4 Pro not only performs better in frame rates, it also, the resolution, it's better. The PlayStation 4 Pro is running at 1440p and it tries to maintain 60 frames per second, whereas the Xbox One X version kind of can scale with as low as 860 something p all the way up to native 4K. And they found in areas where it was higher than a Pro, and they found in some areas where it was much lower than a Pro. And you can hear it in the voice of Rich Ledbetter and a dude Dave from Digital Foundry that they just were in disbelief of like, something's wrong here. This is not supposed to be happening based on the hardware that we're working with. And they were just in utter shock of what was going on. And I can tell you guys exactly what happened with Titanfall 2 and the Xbox One X. I can tell you exactly, based on the information of what we know about the Xbox One X, what the system is capable of, what the system can do just by itself, what games that aren't patched and what games that aren't optimized. I can tell you exactly what happened. I can tell you exactly what Respawn did with the Xbox One X version of Titanfall 2. They took their time and actually optimized the PS4 Pro version. But even though it was just a resolution boost, they did it, right? With the Xbox One X version, they did half the job. And when I mean half the job, Respawn literally took the Xbox One S version of Titanfall 2 and ported it over to the Xbox One X and just let the Xbox One X benchmark it. They kind of just like, once they got to see the game exceed 4K or exceed 4K, they thought the job was done. So essentially, just like those Digital Foundry videos where they was doing unpatched games of like Assassin's Creed Unity, how the Xbox One X was able to take it all the way to 60 frames per second just based off of just running like an old code and just allowing the game to take advantage of the power. That's pretty much what the Titanfall 2 is pretty much doing. It's not optimized at all. It's literally, they just ported it over and they just really expected the X to just literally do the complete job for them. Of course, any game running on an X is going to receive a performance boost, whether it be in frame rates or resolution, but they literally just ported over the S version, and just because it's a dynamic scaler, they just let shit fly. So now you have this fucked up situation where it's doing all sorts of shit. That is not how you create an Xbox One X enhancement patch. That is not how you do it. So now they actually have to go back and actually do the patch. This was a halfway job. They literally simply just ported the Xbox One S version over to the X and left it alone. That's exact, because Xbox One X right now with Titanfall 2 is just really just benchmarking the game. There is no optimization at all. And this is completely on Respawn. This has nothing to do with the Xbox One X capabilities of what it can and cannot do. Yeah, it sucks that this happened, but it's one of those rare occasions when Digital Foundry, they're in shock. Not in shock as like, oh my god, I can't believe the Xbox One X can't do this, or it's like, what the hell is going on here? Because you'll see it's evident in games across the board of what games and even more demanding games are doing, and this was a lazy effort. This is a true lazy effort or effortless port by Respawn. Completely effortless. And to me, I think this was a retaliation of the blue disc scandal. Respawn was not happy about how the green disc, blue disc thing came out. Their game unfortunately didn't do what it was supposed to do, being a multi-platform game this time around. And this is, I guess this is one of those, it doesn't matter if they patch the game or not. It's not like it's going to increase sales. Why not just do a lazy port? I know you guys say I'm reaching, but hey, I put an extra eye on everything. But that's the reason behind Titanfall 2's Xbox One X patch and why it's underperforming in comparison to the PS4 Pro. It's not that the Xbox One X is weak or anything like that. It was literally a halfway port. They ported the game and just said, "There you go, we're able to get 6K." It was like it dips sometimes below 4K and dips low, but no, that shit dips below fucking base console standards and then rank all the way up to above 4K. It's just that they need to stabilize, lock the frame rates, lock the resolution, do whatever you can, but like you don't do that, and everybody's gonna look at the game knowing something. Oh, this is not the X problem. This is clearly a developer flaw. It's a simple port, guys, and the X right now is currently benchmarking a game, which is, I think it's still kind of cool how the system itself is just benchmarking it. But Respawn, you need to go back to the drawing board, fix the game, and put some work and add those 4K textures in there. All right, this Kid Smooth. Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Ready? Peace.